What happens next on the coast, and can it be protected?
Well, what's next is we've got to take this all on like we're fighting a war. We need to create a defensive plan. Admiral Allen has done much in the last couple days to instill confidence that he has the capability and will bring the capability in to do it. But at the end of the day, Brooke, it's the trust of the people. They don't trust BP. BP deciding what they're going to resource and where. BP deciding what level of compensation. Look, we've got a Stafford Act, section 5122, that clearly says if you have an explosion, that the government will invoke the Stafford Act to take care of the suffering of the people. That's what needs to happen. The people don't trust BP. It's like being mugged on the street and having the criminal decide what level of care you get. We need to move on, invoke the Stafford Act, and start taking care of these people.
All right, so you say we can't trust BP. Mr. Brinkley, do you trust BP? Can BP do more? And I also want to ask you just about the role of the federal government here. What can the president and the administration do to force BP's hand to take action?
Well, of course I don't trust BP. At this point, nobody in America should, nobody in the world should. This is a company that's been dishonest, disingenuous, rude. Tony Hayward, the CEO, said that this was a little drop in the sea, the oil spill. They've been a constant cover-up and an attempt to minimize things. But where do we go from here? The relief well looks like it's going to be the answer. BP is responsible for plugging it, but we've got to do a protection of the wetlands right now.
We have publicly heard from BP, and we heard them say mea culpa today. We heard them say it could have been worse. We also have heard from BP on our show within the last hour, but I just want to say here on the record officially and live, hey, Mr. Hayward or Mr. Suttles, feel free to call in. We'd love to hear from you and get your perspective. General Honore, you and I were talking last night about how you would like to declare this a national disaster because you believe the people along the Gulf region are the ones who have the best interest in mind of the area and should be leading this effort.
That's right, and use the local people for the response. Divide this up in grids, and I know Admiral Allen is working with the parish presidents. But anytime, a governor asked to put a barrier up or he asks for more boom, and then that decision is approved by the Coast Guard, then some BP person is saying yes or no based on what they want to pay for. That's not the response the people are looking for. The people of America didn't vote for BP. They voted for our Congress and senators and our president to take care of us in a time of need. We need to move on and put the government in charge of defending the coastline. When that oil come in, we attack it, and we have a lot more assets if we use the National Response Plan, because all of government then comes. All of government is then required to see how they can help as opposed to being requested to help. And I know Admiral Allen and his team doing the best they can, but this is all-out war. We need a land, sea, and air attack on this thing to keep that oil out of the bayous.
The marshes.
Look, we are right in the middle of going into hurricane season. The people here remember a 30-foot wall of water hitting Biloxi. They remember a 17-foot wall of water coming through Lake Borgne, coming into Lake Pontchartrain. They know what the black wave would do.